Oh, I'm gonna start recording. Hello everybody, it's Michael. Happy Halloween! I mean, it's not Michael, it's Steve Harrington from the hit Netflix original, Stranger Things. Can't you tell? So, I kinda just wanted to make a video in my costume. My stupid bandana keeps slipping down. So, I was wanting to talk about last Friday, because it was an amazing day, and I love it, and it's like, I might as well just make a video about it because it was so happy and it was amazing. You can't even see my smile right now, but you can definitely hear it. So Thursday night, it was really exciting because I was like, oh, tomorrow I have Stranger Things 2, I have Super Mario Odyssey, it's going to be a great day. I have Unikitty, which I haven't even gotten to yet. That's how busy I've been and how happy I've been with Stranger Things 2 and Super Mario Odyssey. So I woke up at like 4 on Friday, right? And I wasn't tired. I was like, oh my goodness, it's today, here we go. And so I went over and I started watching the first episode of Stranger Things 2. I ended up being able to watch the first 3 episodes before my first class. And then I went to class, and then this girl, we talk occasionally because we sit at the same table, so just kind of naturally, but she never really like initiates a conversation with me. It's usually just because our teacher gives us a project that we have to work on, and so, you know. But she was like, hey Michael, how's Stranger Things 2 so far? And I was like, oh my goodness, I love it so far. The first 3 episodes were fun, and I love these characters so much. But then after that, because the class was a little bit more chill than usual, because a lot of the students weren't there, I would say about half or close to it. And so our class was just kind of a conversation, being able to just chill out and talk kind of class. In my media class, about half the students were gone, maybe not half, maybe like 40% weren't there, and so it just felt a little bit more chill. Like, I like days where just large amounts of students aren't there. It feels more chill, and the teachers are like kind of more casual when talking to the students, which is always nice. And then the same thing happened in my history class, which I went to after. Wow, I'm getting a bunch of flashbacks from my high school vlogging days. About half the students weren't there, and it was just really casual. Like, I was really hoping that she would give us extra credit for showing up. Sometimes she would just take attendance and give everybody that shows up extra credit that day, and it's really nice. But then after my history class, which I was in a good mood for the entire day because, you know, it's my last class of the day, and I was really excited to get out and be like, oh my goodness, hello Mario Odyssey and Stranger Things 2, I don't have to worry about anything for the rest of the day. As soon as history's over, I check my phone and I have a notification from my school's post office. It says, Michael has a package. You know, it had a bunch of other stuff, but that's the gist of what it said, and I was like, oh my goodness, I know exactly what this is. So I like basically run to the post office because it's on the way from my history room to my actual room here. And so I'm basically like booking it, and I was like, oh my goodness guys, here we go, it's gonna be great. And so I like get there, and then I get in line. This girl in front of me has a Mario backpack, and so I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure I know what you're here for. But then the guy behind me had a Super Mario cap and a Super Mario shirt on, and I was like, oh, I definitely know what you're here for. So I go get my package, I like go over to the trash can, I don't even wait to get to my room to open it up. I rip it open, and then Super Mario Odyssey, and I'm like, here we go, let's go. And the guy behind me sees that I got Super Mario Odyssey. He rips open his bag, he is Super Mario Odyssey. He runs over to me and he's like, let's do the Odyssey. And I was like, oh my goodness, here we go. Campus is full of hype for Super Mario Odyssey. Let's go, I'm so excited. And then I went back to my room, and I started playing Super Mario Odyssey, which is great so far, by the way. It's amazing, and I love it, and it's so much fun to just run around and do flips and jumps as Mario. Like, it's so great. It just feels a lot more freeing than 3D World, which 3D World I seem to like more than most people, only because it's like, hey, it's still fun. I get to play it with my friends, and it's not like one of that fake 2-player thing that Mario Galaxy did. And this game sort of does. I haven't tried it with this game, but you know, it's like, you can play as Cappy. It's like, okay, cool. Doesn't really get to do much. So I order a pizza while I'm playing, and then, you know, I continue playing, and then the pizza arrives, and so I pause it, go get the pizza, and then continue watching Stranger Things. So I watch a few more episodes, and then I go to the school's like fall festival Halloween thing, which was a lot of fun. It was a surprisingly high amount of fun. It wasn't really a whole lot. There wasn't like a ton of people there, and so I got there a little bit early with one of my friends, and I was just kind of like waiting for them to set up. So we just kind of hung out and talked, and then we went in, and they had like little pumpkins to like paint. They had popcorn, which I partake in because I love popcorn. Then they had like little masks that you can draw, which I have mine over here. I would wear it, but you know, yay. I'm not sure if you can tell, it says everything is fine. I don't think I made the words big enough. But, you know, it's a nice good place thing. But then I hang out, you know, at the fall festival for a few hours, and after we're done with that, we go to a haunted house, which is like down the hall. it wasn't like the spookiest haunted house. Like, I understand, like, I haven't been to haunted houses, but I understand that this wasn't really that scary, but it was still a lot of fun, and I was in front, so it was still a little bit more scary for me, because, you know, I was in front, the people interacted with me instead of the rest of my party, because they were too scared. They just pushed me up front. I was like, okay. And so, like, you know, I walked through it. It was fun. It was just a lot of fun, and I would totally do it again. But the line was, like, crazy long. They only did one group at a time. So, yeah, the line went basically all the way down to the Fall Festival, which was quite a bit. I know you guys don't have any, like, visual for that, but it was, like, maybe 50 people, and only, like, 2 or 3 people goes at a time, depending on the party size. So then after that, I just hang out with my friends, just in the hangout lobby area of the building. And then there's this girl who's walking around giving people, like, little I love you and you matter and stuff kind of cards, and it's like really nice, and it's like, oh my goodness, there's little flowers on it. She gave me a green one because of my mask, and it was just really nice. I would say that made my day, but the rest of my day was 10 out of 10, so I mean, it was amazing. It was just another little cherry on top of the amazing, wonderful froyo dessert. So then we hang out, we talk about musicals, life, whatever we want. And then I just kind of randomly mentioned, hey, do you guys want to play my Switch? And so I like run out into the rain because it was really hard pouring. And I get my Switch and I come back, and then, you know, I set it up on some TV that we found. We play Mario Kart. I watch them play Snipper Clips for a while. We play some Bomberman. It's just a lot of fun, you know. We just hang out until the building closes. And then I go back to my room, and, you know, that was it for the day because I was really tired. It was like midnight. And I'm weak. I go to sleep at like 10 every day because, you know, I get up at like 4, 5, just naturally. So, you know, I get tired earlier and everybody makes fun of me for it, but I kind of think it's a superpower because it's amazing and I like going to bed early and I like getting up early. Plus, I don't have to like stress out. I was like, oh, I gotta get to my 8 o'clock class. I gotta set an alarm because like usually I'm just awake like with enough time to get ready. And then that was the day and it was amazing. And the best part of the day was that I didn't finish Stranger Things 2. And I didn't really get that far in Mario Odyssey. I only got to the first kingdom. That wasn't the tutorial. And so the next day, and still now, I have so much left to explore in that game. And I finished Stranger Things 2 the night of Saturday. And I loved it. I thought it was great. If you can't tell by the fact that I'm Steve Harrington from the finale, I just felt like making a video. It was fun. It was a fun day. Good day. The whole weekend was great, like, actually. I went to a D&D thing on Sunday, and the people there were really nice. This is our second time meeting up. So I like seen the people before, but this time we like actually got to like talk and chill out outside of D&D character creation and stuff. And they were like, hey, do you want to do something for Halloween? And so I was like, yeah, sure. And so they brought up watching The Shining, but I have no idea what we're going to do. I honestly don't even know if we're actually going to do anything because everybody else's class is until like 10 o'clock. And you know, by that time, I'm probably going to be asleep. Nobody even said anything in the group chat yet, which I didn't like actually mean to check. I sort of meant to kind of like notion, you know. But sorry if that seems unprofessional. Whoops. It was a 10 out of 10 amazing weekend. I loved it. Stranger Things 2 was great. Super Mario Odyssey is great. It's like, it might be my favorite Switch game. It probably is after I get a little bit more time with it. Stranger Things 2, if I didn't watch BoJack and Good Place this year, it would definitely be the best thing I've watched this year. Like, the top 4 things, like off the top of my head, would be Lego Batman, Good Place, Stranger Things, and BoJack Horseman. I love those things to death. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye and thank you for watching. Happy Halloween. Have a happy and safe Halloween, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals. See ya! My stupid bandana keeps going down. Full of hype for Super Mario Odyssey. Got there early, so it was just kind of... You can't even read it because my hair is in the way. Oh. Ooh, I like the little flip that my hair did. That's some nice anime hair.